what's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT. It's time to get ready for another Group 4 race on Gran Turismo Sports. So this is going to get everything ready. Will might be able to take another Understeer Group 4 car, and now looks like we'll be able to get ready to get started to use the Audi TT Cup 2016 with a Total Drama Livery Noah on it. So this will might get prepared, and then, well, also that this is going to be able to do good ways, that this is going to be able to take different Group 4 cars. We might be able to get started for one good excellent race, that this is going to get everything prepared. So this is going to be able to take a 10-minute practice time, so just going to be able to take a little bit more fast-paced rush, and then also takes a lot of practice because this is going to get everything will be needed as the usual. So maybe this is going to be able to do much ways that this will have to get differently, that this will might be able to beat the lap time. Alright, just gonna make sure that the traction control, that this will might set to be off, and then this is gonna get everything ready to go, and then let's see that this is gonna get very performance ready to get everything started out for. So good thing that this is gonna be able to bring a different Total Drama character with a different vehicle on it. So good thing that also shows on the license plate on the front that also titles Noah on it. So this is definitely might be pretty good, and this is definitely might be pretty standard, that this is going to get everything better we'll might have to get. So it is going to be very possible that we just definitely always going to have to take a lot of practice, that we just definitely might be able to have a very good clean race, that this is going to be able to keep it going, and then also mostly that this is definitely might be able to have another time to be able to bring out the Dodge Viper Group 4. Team Chris is really hot, but maybe just gonna have the second parts. We'll maybe able to ride again anytime soon. So just gonna have to be able to keep in time until maybe this is gonna be able to have to take a little bit few more days left until next daily race will might coming in. Okay, well, I guess that this is gonna get everything different that this wheel might need to have, but it is going to get everything work hard, because the last turn is always going to be the one tough obstacle course that we need to be very careful, because don't try to get very cut onto the outside, because that will immediately get off the tracks, and then that will might take a little bit few seconds until this will might go again. So be sure, you guys, because the inside turn at the last corner is definitely might be important if you really want to take the chances that this will might needs to do better, that this will be able to stay safe on the inside turn whenever you see the apex. But even if possible, because strategy is definitely important, unlike the contingency and some better improvements, that this is going to get everything work hard, that this is going to get everything whatever we have. But it always gets the risk that we need to be able to drive quickly much as possible, so whenever it's going to be able to take. But even as always, that this is going to be able to take much more better practice times, that this will might keep it up and keep it going. So, well, I'm just going to be able to keep trying for having one good clean race, that this is going to get everything well better, that this will might have just going to be able to consider this, that this will also to do better. I know, just going to be able to take a little bit time, that maybe it gets not, but we'll have to try until we need to be able to make sure that we have to master the Big Willow on the Willow Springs International Raceway, because this is going to be very extremely fast and very difficult, and also that this is going to get everything we have to take, because this is going to be a very tough race, that this is going to be able to keep climbing up, and then also to reach up to the speed, that this is going to get everything well faster. Okay, that's just going to be able to take plenty much more inside turns, that this is going to get a little bit follow. Okay, looks like this is going to get everything needed, and then this is going to get everything partially we might be able to do better. So even if you already have a Understeer Gr.4 car, that this will might work faster, that this is going to be able to climb up, because this is definitely might be pretty efficient, that this is going to be able to work mastered on the Big Willow track. And also the Oversteer FR cars, and even the mid-engine cars as well. So this is going to get everything well, best recommend suitable choice, that this is going to get everything determined. Now let's just going to be able to take plenty more laps, and then this is going to get everything ready to go. So this is going to get everything what we have to do, but it will have to do very good segment ways, that this is going to be able to choose any different Group 4 cars that could be work perfectly on the track, because that could be able to have to take much handling efficient ways, and then this is going to get everything will might be able to keep up, and then keep trying until this will might get anything well suited for whenever you like to choose. And even that each different livery styles, like the Total Drama Livery Noah I just currently use on this race, and then this is going to be able to cruise around, that this is going to be coming in. Well, mostly that this is definitely might be pretty cool to be able to have a one good TD livery, that this is going to get everything pretty excited, that this will might be able to show up with some good cars with a good livery on it, and then this is gonna get everything well prepared, that this will might take a little bit more time to do some more car shows that might be able to use on the lobby, because well, it always might be able to keep up with one good racing way, that this is gonna be able to stay on track. Alright, so okay, looks like that was pretty good perfect lap time by giving the official 1 minute and 20 seconds. That could be quite deserved to see it. Alright, let's just gonna be able to make sure use it very tightly, and then make a good race up speed, that this is gonna be able to have everything Will might need. Okay, so just gonna have everything. Oh boy, just stay on it. Yeah, it gets pretty hard. Now, this is going to be able to do a little bit possible, that this is going to be able to check everything. So, looks like this is going to be able to do well settled, and then even that this we might need to do a lot of hard work, that this we might be able to race around on the track, because this is going to get everything will be able to take a little bit more concentrated, that this is going to get everything to have a good effort, but also giving the worst time whenever this is going to be able to give a one good time trial check, because we just definitely might be able to try to keep up. Okay, consider this, that this is going to be pretty well obvious that this is going to be able to take, so this is going to be able to take a little bit more time until this is going to be it, because 5 lap practice is going to be good to go until this will might join in session, until this will might have everything ready to go. But even that this is going to be able to do a lot of understeer turns, that this will might need it, that this is going to get everything well challenging, that this will might have this for the race. Now this is going to get ready to go, so I hope that this is going to get everything will be prepared. So it looks like Big Willow GT Players has the Toyota 86 Group 4 on the track, and now this is going to get everything will be prepared. So it looks like a single Audi TT Cup in this lobby, and this looks very excellent. Now let's just going to be able to be prepared to get ready to go. So looks like this is going to be able to take a lot of good moment, that this will be able to try to keep up, because this is going to be important, that this will might have a good clean race. So let's just going to be prepared for a minute warm up, and then this will might get started. So good thing that this is definitely might be pretty good to be able to have the SR will be back on track, because it takes a little bit more racing daily challenges, that this is going to be able to try to climb back up again. So this is going to get everything well competitive, and then this is going to get everything. Will be able to try to keep up. Will might stay on track, and then this is going to be able to have to do more improved turns, that this is going to be able to keep up efficiently, that this is going to have to take a little bit more time. But it will might need to do concentrated ways, that this is going to be able to have to take a little bit more time. But let's just going to make sure that have a good clean race, folks, because that's how that the response always wants everything. Will be able to keep up on it. So efficiently, that this one might start out on 10th place, but this is going to get everything challenging. Will be prepared. So I hope that this is going to be one Noah-tastic moment. Will might be able to be prepared. So looks like everything is going to be able to have 15 cars on this race, and now let's get ready to be prepared for a rolling start for another round, and then this is going to be prepared. Just gonna have to wait until this one might commence on the go. Alright, good to go on that straight, and then this is gonna get everything ready to go. And then let's take some understeer turns. We'll be able to do perfectly what we need, and now this is gonna be able to have a good clean race, that anything goes as possible if we have to do it. Now occasionally, that this is going to get everything well settled, that this is going to get everything by the wrist. Now looks like just going to have to try this, to do this a little passive, and then just try to be sure that this is going to get everything what we need to do to avoid the decreased SR. Okay, trying to make sure this is going to get everything what we have to take, and then take it nice and slow. Now this is going to get everything needed, that this is going to be able to take that inside turn. Will might get through, but we have to be able to stay on track and then avoid getting off the track, because this is going to get everything well risk, that we have to be careful. Okay, approaching in on that turn, just gonna have to take it very precisely approach, and then take that good turn, and then just press on, and then this is gonna be able to stay on for the last 5 laps around that track, and this is gonna be able to keep it up and keep going. Okay, looks like 5-second gap ahead, and now this is gonna get everything what we have to do. Just keep going up, and then this is going to be able to keep up on the speed. This is going to get everything struggled, that this is going to be able to stay on it. Okay, going closer, going a little bit nearing there, and then watch out for any collision whenever if possible. Okay, take that hard turn, and then let that opponent tries to coming in to make a good pass. Well, now this is going to get everything well harder, that this is going to have to take a strong understeer turn. Is going to get everything needs to be able to hold on for. But it gets a little bit harder or tougher, or even to get, because this is going to get everything. We have to be very cautious whenever there's anything happens to it. Oh man, yeah, unfortunately, trying to make sure whenever the opponent is trying to be able to do a little bit quick recovery, but we just definitely don't want to hit each other, because that could be a bad thing. Alright, now let's just gonna go in and continue on, and then this is gonna be able to try to keep up, and then looks like gap distance going up, increase, and now this is gonna get everything what we have to do. Try to keep up and then stay strong, because this is going to get everything. Must be able to endure that this one might have everything for only a single race. Okay, looks like slowing down, just going to make one good tight pass, and then, oh man, of course, this is what we need to do. We will always need a good clean race that we just definitely might see everything important. Alright, so looks like going on in 6th place is now definitely going good, and now this is going to be able to keep up, and then this one might be able to keep continuing in on the rush. Now this is going to get everything. Will might be able to stay focused, that this will might be able to keep going faster and try not to slow down, because even if possible that the gap distance from behind is going to get everything well settled for any other players, that this is going to be able to do one quick chance of a fast rush, that this is going to get everything approached. So just going to be able to take a little bit racing handling, that this is going to be able to stay on it. Now looks like going on the 4th lap, just going to be able to stay on it. Alright, just take a little bit more slow time on the turn, and then this is going to get everything. Will be able to do perfect turn. Will might get in there. Okay, that's better. Hope everything will be needs to take that good turn. Alright, almost there. Looks like approaching in and proceed to the final lap. Now, this is going to get everything excellent, that this is going to be able to take a good skills of a chance of, and oh man, looks like he just definitely got off the track, and then he's about to be able to go back onto the tarmac, because everything is going to be able to take one good step reasons we might have, because the road is the safe zone, and also most other things to do, because the up dirt is lava. Definitely sounded like the floor is lava, but it's definitely might be pretty safer, that this is definitely might be able to stay on the road, that this might get proceed to get there, because this is definitely might be one good efficient safe zone that this one might come in to do it. Alright, looks like gonna have to take on 5th place, and now this is gonna get everything race finish until this is gonna be able to try better next time, because it looks like everything works perfect, and now this is gonna get everything well improved, that this is gonna be able to take a good clean racing up a chance that this one might comes in. Okay, looks like it's gonna take it, and looks like it's already finished, because that was a lot of good handling on this track, and then this is going to get everything better. Will might be able to keep it up and keep everything going. So maybe this is going to be doing a lot more better if we have to avoid the penalty, because looks like 386 and GTRs are definitely might be doing a lot better, that this will might try to keep up on it. So looks like 5th place in race position 5. That was definitely an even title, that this is definitely doing a best opportunity for this race we might go in. Alright, looks like best earnings with clean race bonus, and now a daily workout complete is definitely might be pretty successful. So looks like that was a very good race, folks, because that went doing well and very challenging, because everything will be needed importantly, that this is going to be able to stay on track, that this one might comes in for long. Now that was a very good appreciation, that the top 3 just finally finished the race for doing the best motivation, because that was definitely might be a lot better. So congratulations to the top 3 players have finally made it onto the finish, because they did a good job for having a nice race. Is definitely going excited. Alright, now looks like mileage points is now actually full, so once again, And then let's see which vehicle should I choose for today's daily workout. Coming in by the usual is definitely might be coming in. Alright, looks like another Ford Mustang Group B rally car. So close to get another Ferrari F50, but this one might be very possible to be added into a garage for another one, because this is definitely might be having the same car and also very useful as the livery variant. Another Gr.4 Race is coming in once again, and now this is definitely might be doing very good, that this is going to be able to try to keep up by any Group 4 cars whenever you like to choose, because this is going to get very challenging and stronger, that this one might be able to take the approach, will might be able to give a good race driver rating, that this is going to be able to coming in to do it. But it's always might be able to do one best ways that this one might be able to race up, and then this one might be always to keep up on it. That will be quite very excellent if we have to keep raising up our driver rating, if we have to be able to reach up onto the top positions. That will be important, that we have to be able to keep going stronger and faster we have to get. Alright folks, glad that you really enjoyed this race. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and bell for notification upload, and the links on the description down below if you want to see more. I'll be seeing you guys next time for continuing on the daily race on Gran Turismo Sport, and I'll see you guys later. Keep on racing, stay cool.